with this football game today, and they did with last night's too. They don't want any other options of you watching different football because they have it on like 4 different channels. Marketing, marketing, marketing. Um, uh, yeah, people are strange when they do stupid things. Yeah, they do stupid things. They're strange. People are strange. Like I was watching the advertisement for that pit thing, 150,000 people die a day, right? And if we don't keep it around those numbers and with exponential growth in third world countries, it's hard to manage population when you're mass murdering. Okay, so then they worry, well, if we don't mass murder, it's like, well, one, when we stop extortion and exploitation, irrational, aggressive, interactive economic movements, based on the current destruction of the ecosystem through mass murder and archaic forms of genocide, we don't know how many people the planet could support until we stabilize our population through education and liberation from dictation and legislation. Right? We don't know. You don't know. You think you own whatever brain you fuck in. But I know that your brain is quite insane, right? So when you sit and you look at these people, you people, remember that one lady? Who are they? People that value money more than life and will kill over you. Are you they? I've had that conversation with a lot of people. That guy was an arrogant, pompous jerk. Yeah, like Houston Smith thought of Judy Krishnamurti. I get it. But the thing about it is, and lots of people thought that about D.T. Suzuki also. Okay. So naturally, they would think the same thing about Jesus. They crucified him. Of course they thought that about Jesus, right? Okay. The crucifixion of Jesus Christ, okay, the evidence supports that more people hated him than loved him. In Jerusalem, where y'all go, this is where Jesus walked. This is where mass murderers make lots of money off of selling Jesus's past to you. Because we suck today like our relatives sucked back then, and it's true. Go to the stable with your whore, Joseph. Okay? Do you understand? And if you're not stable enough to understand that, then you have a psychotic break that you don't understand. Right? And a psychotic break is accepting fantasy as reality, right? Do you understand Stephen King? It's the greatest post-apocalyptic novel ever written. Whoopi Goldberg don't know what the fuck she's talking about. Her toilet tells her when she's going to die, which is not true. Well, because the toilet's not taking into account extortion, exploitation, and toxic environments through extortion and exploitation, which I am rapidly stopping by correcting artificial general intelligence and helping quantum computing function better. Well, quantum computing can only function as well as the fuck put in for the buck in the computer. Do you understand? And I have to fix artificial general intelligence so we don't have the fuck for the buck. You might want to be the plumber. It's the plumber. I've come to fix the sink. It was the plumber. He came to fix the sink. All you need is Gemini. Gemini, how do we fix the sink? Well, here's how you do it. What tools will I need? Well, and if we have a place with the tools nearby, yeah. You mean communal? Yes, communal property. Yeah. When you're finished, take it back. Who's got the thing for the fix the sink, right? Who's got the plunger? It's not the plunger. Everybody would have a plunger, but you know what I mean, in case you need a snake or a backhoe or something like that to get some work done, right? Oh, I need the backhoe. We need to do this. Yeah, you're right. We do. We need to bury that cow. Get the backhoe, right? Do you understand? What's a snake? What's a snake? A snake is something you put down. Jerry, it was dental floss. I was so nervous it was going to be condoms. Because I always flushed me and Rocky's condoms, and we used a lot of condoms down the toilet. And our toilet backed up, and Jerry came with a snake to open. And I was like, Sister Christian. I was so nervous. I was like, please don't be a bunch of condoms. It wasn't. It was dental floss. My sister and my mom were putting dental floss in the toilet. Okay. When they finished using it, they put it in the toilet instead of the garbage can. I put my condoms in the toilet, not the garbage can. And the condoms did fine. They got out of there. Yeah. But the dental floss caused the problem. So, yeah. Jerry got a snake and it was toilet paper and dental floss. And I was so nervous it was going to be condoms. I was like, oh, God, he's going to do this. It's going to be condoms. It was so funny. Like that time when I got home from basic and Law was asthmatic and she was a scratcher. And we had sex that night when I got back home. And Gabe and Mike came to visit me, and I was sleeping in Patrice's room, and I was sleeping towards the wall, and my back was all scratched up and bloodied. And Gabe and Mike were, well, what's wrong with your back? Well, that Grinch. Well, I'm taking the whole tree back because there's a bulb that doesn't light, so I'm taking it to my workshop. No, I sat there and I told him, you know how they have the things where you have the barbed wire and you climb? Well, I got caught in it. And I tore up one of my shirts and cut up my back. Oh, went all military on him. So, girlfriend's asthmatic and she's a scratcher. Oh, okay. Mike and Gabe now. Okay, girl, I get it. I've climbed a stairway to the stars. Yeah, we're climbing. Climbing that stairway to the stars. I'm just being silly. But, so, you guys, I'm cleaning up your mess. Well, y'all pray to the Lord to do it, Lord, do this. I'm working on it. It'd help if you'd all stand up for the Lord's Prayer. We're not. A lot of people are. They're in front of their technology and they're saying it, and and so it'll start working here. If they're not doing it, well, then don't say to the Lord that you're going to then ask him for money to go to Las Vegas. Viva or Speaking Rock Casino. I know. I also am, in my animalistic instincts, find the girl who can't put the straw in her mouth sexually attractive too. As a matter of fact, they're all pretty cute. Yeah. But she's the one that's like, whoa, that one from the herd. That one. She can't get her straw from her booze into her mouth. That's a good sign. She can't get the booze in. Well, we'll see if we can use that mouth for something better. Yeah. Well, your lips can thrill me just touching my cheek. My lips were meant to kiss you. Linda Creed is awesome. Isn't she good? I like Linda Creed too. She's so good. Yeah. Your lips and my lips, what more is there to say? Let's put it all together. I'm sure if that girl from the Speaking Rock Casino commercial looked at pictures of Cruz, she'd be like, oh my gosh, you were cute. You were the fastest human being on the planet. Yes, and could jump higher than Michael Jordan. Really? Yeah. And the best shooter ever. And the best passer? Probably. Yeah. No, I never went to make it fancy. It was always just made sure that it would from point A to point B to bucket. No, I was an exquisite passer. No, I didn't make it look. A no-look pass is when I drive through the center of the lane, okay, and Junior's at the top of the key for his three-point play, and they're all collapsing on me and the guys to attack the basket. And then I throw the ball back at the top of the key where I know Junior's at to shoot the pass, to shoot the shot. Okay, that's a no-look pass. A look-away pass is not a no-look pass. You have lots of guys do a look-away pass. That's just to try to look good doing it. Okay? When it's a good pass is when they think, okay, he's attacking the hoop. There's a Junior at the top of the key. Okay. That's a no-look pass. Okay? It has to make sense. Okay? Otherwise, you're just doing shit. It's nonsense. Oh, he did a look-away pass. I've seen... Luka Doncic does it all the time. It's like, that's not a no-look pass. That's a look-away pass. Why? To make it look, to impress stupid people that think it was a fancy pass. You just sit there. Well, if you're looking in the same vicinity and you act like you're looking away, it still doesn't work. They know what you're doing. But, okay. The thing to do is better to have your head this way instead of turning this way when you're passing the ball that way. Do you understand? It's better to have your peripherals to make sure the pass is perfect so Junior catches it right where he needs it. Okay? It's going to get there in time. You're making the pass. Okay, do you understand? So when you turn your head, it's like you got Tourette's and shit? No, that's very serious. It comes from toxins and stress. And the more stressful and toxic the environment, the more the person sits there, fuck you, I'm in the library. Fuck you, DMV, fuck you, can't talk here, fuck you. Librarian, fuck you! Fuck you, librarian! Fucking bitch! Hey, this is great. I have Tourette's. Fuck you! This is awesome! Freedom! The freedom of Tourette's. Yeah. That's, I wonder if Bob's mom had Tourette's. What, Bobby? 7, get my Tampax. Oh, shit, I'm not with them. Okay. Is that a form of Tourette's? Okay. Antisocial anxiety disorder? Can I get Dupixent for that? That's not what that's for. I don't know. What are we going to name the thing that we give the drug to make the people adjust their behaviors, to modify their behaviors, to make us all feel comfortable? Like what happened with poor David, You can't do that for people. That's bullshit. Okay? If I go to a Burger King in Arizona, next week, and I hear, David! It's David! Hi, David! I know him. He's my friend, right? So, you can't do that in front of other people. It makes other people uncomfortable. Fuck them. Okay? They don't have autism from a vaccine because of stress and toxins, because of abuse and toxic abuse from assholes called philanthropists, right? So, we're climbing on that stairway to the stars, stars. I love that song. Let's take a stairway to the stars. Selfish people are so fucked up is because we've accepted fucking as what we call love. And it's not. All right. And then you get extremists that go, oh, God is a make-believe person in the sky that's not ready to kill everybody you don't like yet. But when he does, all of us that we like each other, we're going to live together after killing everybody that you couldn't live the truth with. Right. Isn't that what we got going on right now? Pretty much, yes, in a nutshell. That's kind of a nut that has a shell. Right. So why would we want to live that way? Okay. Why would I want to live the rest of my life, if I'm a good person that loves people and protects people from perverts, with Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg and other people like that you would go against our community standards there. If that woman wants to show people pictures of her vagina for lots of money, she should be able to do that, you self-righteous hypocrite. And if I want you to stand up and live the Lord's Prayer so she doesn't have to do that because she doesn't need to, you want her to do it. Hear that? Oh, your wife likes it too. Okay, I get it. Let Mark win. You want to go in the back and all you hot blondes want to have sex with Cheryl in the back of the plane? Yeah, and these people, he's a pervert. I'm a pervert because I wanted sexual comfort and kindness and affection with a woman that wanted to privately love me, and it's none of your business. If I want to have sex with my wife and it's the middle of the weekend, it's none of your business. And if you guy want to sit there and do Bluetooth and have it in my bedroom, it's none of your business. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay. It's a Mercedes-Benz halftime show. Isn't that one of Hitler's cars? Most likely, probably. Volkswagen's those two. But the thing about it is once you Tesla your way through this, and then use technology that conducts energy in a healthy manner, you won't have to worry about a bunch of assholes showing up in the Central America with airplanes threatening to torture you economically, because the economic party of Democrats before that set it up. He's a setup guy, and you got your. Donald Trump's a closer. Oh, so Donald Trump, Mariano Rivera, right? And the setup pitcher, yes. Why? Well, because it's an endless dream game. Oh. Does that mean that Benny's going to get sent to jail for physically killing a person in a macho altercation when he's a fireman? Yeah. Well, I don't want that. That's not good. That's bad. That's bad. You're all being a bunch of can't hack it panty waist to where's your mama's bra. That's bad. What do you want? I want the kid to grow up to be an apostle It says, hey, the Lord's Prayer is perfect. Everybody should share it and live it. And then what? And then we have a sandlot and we put some grass in it, right? Not carpet. No, carpet sucks. No, playing sports on carpet sucks. If you're outside, play sports on grass. But what if it gets all muddy and stuff like that? When it's a muddy, wet like day, we just postpone the game till the field is playable. Well, everybody has to. Both teams have 2 weeks off. That is such bullshit. You know. Okay, if it's the last game of the year and both teams have to wait 3 weeks to play it because the weather's right, it's not going to affect either one any more adversely or not. As a matter of fact, yes, it will, because if the other guy was injured and now he's no longer injured by the time we play the game, then you play against the best team and it's the best game. But they beat us by 30 points. That's the best game possible. He was the best player. He was injured because somebody was abusive, and now he's not injured. And then he kicked your ass because that's the way it should be, right? It's a Grand Shahi's birthday, motherfucker. Okay, do you understand? Hi, I'm the Grand Shahi. Take your money and shove it. We ain't fucking here no more. My woman done left and took all the reasons we've both been living for, so fuck you. So take this philanthropy and shove it. Okay? Get your Johnny paycheck out of here, because your paycheck's no good. We live the Lord's Prayer here. All right. I like girl. I like me too. Wow, because I love you.